With another Tears of the Kingdom trailer, we are yet again in a predicament where some questions have been answered, but a significant number more have been raised. The latest trailer gave us our first real look at plot direction and gameplay. While we're still fairly in the dark on story details, enough new footage was shown to give us a general idea of where the story is headed, including some quick scenes that gave us a vague idea about what is happening with Zelda. Zelda's role in this game has long been theorized and debated, but I think we can start to really form some concrete ideas for what is going to happen to her. Zelda's fate is no longer a mystery. Zelda will be playable. But before we begin, make sure that paraglider is in working condition as we fly into even more Tears of the Kingdom content by subscribing to the channel and turning those notifications on. Nintendo has made a significant point to make sure we know Zelda has a new Chica Slate. In this official artwork released after the latest trailer, we can see Zelda with a torch and Chica Slate, presumably hinting at the princess actively exploring a dark area. The captions on the Nintendo Twitter pages that posted this artwork say, "What's that she's holding in her left hand?" I don't believe Nintendo would make a point to draw attention to this if it didn't mean Zelda was going to use the slate in some way. I believe this is confirmation that Zelda will be playable in some fashion. The beginning of Tears of the Kingdom will have us play as Princess Zelda. Zelda, after being gifted a new Chica Slate crafted by Robbie and Pura, will begin her exploration of the underground with Link. During the course of this exploration, the game will follow a more linear path akin to what we see in more traditional Zelda games. Traversing the underground, Zelda will use the Chica Slate exactly how Link did in Breath of the Wild, giving Breath of the Wild players a familiar experience before new gameplay mechanics are introduced. After some time, Zelda and Link happen upon Ganondorf's corpse. This is when his awakening begins. The sequence plays out and Ganondorf attacks Link, destroying the Master Sword and heavily injuring Link's arm. The ground begins to crumble and Zelda falls like we've seen in the previous trailers. But instead of Zelda falling to her demise, Link actually catches her. This is when the green hand grabs Link and saves them both. From here, the hand will teleport Link and Zelda away from Ganondorf. This is possible due to the multiple green spirals of energy we see across Hyrule that are the exact same as the energy that was coming from the hand, a strong indication that the hand will have the ability to teleport to these other spirals. While Ganondorf starts his conquest of Hyrule, Zelda and Link come to in the Sky Islands. The dialogue we hear in the newest trailer comes into play here. Both of Zelda's lines are from the same conversation. After arriving in the Sky Islands, Link, even though he's severely injured, tries to leave to fight Ganondorf. Zelda will then tell him that she doesn't think he's strong enough to defeat him.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
She will then turn to the Sky Deity, pleading for it to lend Link their power.
Please, lend him your power.
We can see this same scene played out in the wall carvings, Zelda falling to her then bargaining with the hand spirit. There's also this shot of the two hands coming together. Instead of this being Link's arm, and who many believe to be Hylia, I believe this is Zelda in a new Sky outfit, much like how Link also has new Sky attire, making a deal with the hand spirit or Sky Deity. After an agreement is made, the spirit will attach to Link's arm, and we begin our adventure in the sky as Link, while Zelda is kept away in the clouds, out of Ganondorf's reach. But you guys tell me, what do you think is going to happen with Zelda? I think this is one possible scenario for Zelda. There's tons more things that could be done with her character, but I believe having her as a playable character in the beginning of the game, then taking on the role, possibly in some way reminiscent of Hylia, up in the sky while we go and collect the Tears of the Kingdom, seems to make a lot of sense. But you tell me, do you think this is possible? Do you think Zelda is going to fall to her death? Tell me down in the comments section below. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like the video if you liked it, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, I will see you in the next one.